I tested the, what was it, PL1 weapon. It's like a machine, the energy weapon we have, except a machine gun version of it. There's nothing bad about it. It's just we already have a machine gun, and there's no threat of it ever running out of ammo at the moment. So why on earth would I spend all of my money to buy a weapon that basically does the same thing, but also uses up my energy? And I don't have an answer for that. It is a very rapid fire weapon though. So if there's some kind of a effect on when it hits a target, it could be very useful, because it would basically hit continually, like a continual stun effect on a target. But I haven't seen any proof of that yet, so I'll save my money for now. There might be other interesting things for purchase. It looks like the good weapons are at least around 4,000, so I don't want to spend my money on something that more or less does what I already do. So, saving cash.
According to one of our operatives, Chairman Dragan has arranged a private meeting with a group of his key senators tonight. Central believes that they intend to discuss the new WEC superweapon that Snell told us about. You are to infiltrate the complex where this meeting is to take place and listen in on their meeting. Remember, Captain, this is strictly an espionage mission. If any alarms are raised, we may be forced to abort the mission. Reeves will arrange your extraction after their meeting. As always, if you have any further questions, consult your data link. Good luck, Captain.
That's interesting. Usually I would dislike a stealth mission in a game like this, but there's a reasonable chance of keeping stealth in this game.
Quick save.
Probably requires a lot of loading, but the game has a quick save for this, so we'll load. Hopefully there's a reasonable amount of cameras at least. So it's not a total shit.
Quick load.
Yeah, this is a horrible weapon. It's the PL1 is basically that weapon, except with a almost continuous stream of those bullets. I wasn't impressed by it. At the same time, it wasn't bad by any means. New music.
Quick save.
We'll take a look around a little bit. Use the switch through the wall.
Authorized access. Quick save.
Yeah, the orange key, so we could go there, but let's see what other options do we have. say I'm not super impressed by their security here. This looks like it's fairly heavily protected, so it's probably the main pathway we want to go to. Meaning, this is some kind of a
Quick
side
save.
path.
Authorized access.
Ascension Hall. That's the meeting. Office of Senator BP.
Code red.
I didn't cause an alarm though. Am I going to fail because someone else did? There seems to be floor traps, that's I guess the message there.
Quick save. Security has been breached. Quick load.
Where does the alarm come from? It wasn't any kind of mechanical device, I think someone caused the alarm.
Security has been breached. Silencer quick load.
Again, what the fuck caused the alarm? The alarm already active.
Intruder alert.
It's already active. I'm pretty sure I didn't cause this though. It happened when I looked at the whatever camera.
Quick load.
Right. So I'm worrying for nothing because the alarm is already going on. Still, there are camera-specific alarms in addition to the generic alarm, so I can't just ignore the cameras either.
Intruder alert. Code red. Terminated. Area secure.
You might want to consider a heavier weapon. It's 3 shots to take down one of those. That's a long time with the grenade launcher. The heavier version, the missile launcher, would have a higher rate of fire, so it would take down the targets down faster. AR-7 clip.
Quick save.
So I don't think we need to worry about general alarms. We might have to worry about certain type of camera alarms. To all departmental supervisors, I'm requiring individual meetings with each of you today. The passcode to my office is 158.
Quick save.
We'll probably blast our way through this. Yeah, energy weapons would be viable at this stage, definitely.
Quick save.
I'm looking other walls here that I might be able to shoot through. I don't recall the pass or code anymore. Shit. Slight distraction is all it needs.
Quick save.
Okay, we didn't have this shield effect before. Guess this is the thing we picked up at the end of the last mission. Proper shield. I was wondering why I'm taking so little damage in general. Were they just not hitting me or what? Probably the shield.
Quick save.
Somebody call the guard.
Tons of health and energy.
Quick save.
Other little places that might trigger alarms. I think in general we're better just creating our own paths. So what exactly am I doing here? I already had a key card to go somewhere entirely different. I also need to visit the Senator's office.
Quick save.
So is this something extra or is this somewhere we need to go later? The traps. I only lost a little bit of energy so far, and that's easily recoverable. Best thing about the new battery is that I think the battery recovery is percentage based. So the more energy you have, the more you recover through the use of energy cube. Right.
Quick save.
Still getting enough ammunition and everything else too. It was a gigantic cock up for me, and still no major damage. Like, less than half the shield is gone after a major screw up.
Quick save.
What is that? That looks weird. No idea. It's a thingamajig of some sort. Okay, there's at least one teleporter I can access even from here. No? Yes. Must use this teleporter.
Code red. Unauthorized entry. Area secure. Access denied. Invalid keycard. Code red. Unauthorized entry.
OSI Rider version blah blah blah. Okay. The Tale of Rancid. Rancid the Swamp Rat was a big pain and especially fond of his wonderful drain. But rats of this sort should not boast quite like that, for just entering the sewer was a swamp cat. With a growl and a hiss, the cat made his leap, and Rancid the Swamp Rat ran back to his keep. A huffing and puffing the swamp cat did below, but Rancid the Swamp Rat knew where to go. Okay.
The alarm has been deactivated. Stand down from code red. Authorized access. Quick save. Code red. Unauthorized alarm has been deactivated. Area
Some of a mystery at times what causes the alarm. Looks like we'll have to use teleporters all over the place. Simply is no other options.
authorized access.
Generic messages.
Quick save.
What exactly triggers this? Proximity somehow, but how? So it's just simple proximity, I guess. Can I, okay, we'll have to find a better answer to this. How in the hell am I gonna destroy that? By destroying the wall. We have to seriously consider buying an energy weapon that's usable. I mean, we have an energy weapon, but it's a piece of shit.
Quick save.
I wouldn't use it even if it didn't take energy. It just doesn't have enough stopping power.
Please, don't!
Actually, I'm not so sure. Hard to get loot with this, if nothing else. But it's still it's so slow compared to the PL1, for example. Hard to say anything about the damage itself.
Quick save.
Both have the same end result on the target. Might be a good level for getting money in general, because there's so many senators here. Even the worst case scenario, you get more or less like 5 times more money than from any other opponent.
Quick save.
That guy isn't moving, which means probably has a heavy weapon user. Shit.
Quick save.
How the hell do you access that? I'm not too worried about damage in general. You can always get full energy just by walking a little bit. Asylum BBS. Here's this up. Why aren't you taking the goddamn thing? It's clearly a passkey there. Right, or key card. It's weird because I was closer, but because I was from a wrong direction, could not pick it up. It's not like it's a huge game breaking problem. It's more about it's an easy thing to miss things in this game because of how it's implemented.
Die, traitor.
Traitor?
Authorized access.
Green key card. It's under Spectre. I had maintenance install a new security keypad in the secret entrance to the detention hall. Passcode is 464. Please keep this to yourself. Richard. 464.
Authorized access. Authorized access.
Good evening, Senators. Things are progressing much faster than I anticipated with the offensive capabilities of the Vigilance platform. In fact, it should be fully operational within days. But before that happens, I need a list of all the cities within your districts that are openly aligned with the Resistance In light of Petra's fate during our initial field test, I'm sure that they will capitulate quickly. As I promised, in return for your support on this venture, each of you will also have the opportunity to designate a political target for the satellites. And as the world breathlessly awaits the fate of the cities on your list, your rivals shall discreetly be eliminated the moment they leave their homes. Not only will the Vigilance platform ensure the continued cooperation of our constituents, it will also secure our rightful position within the new order. The world will remember you all as visionaries leading the way to peace and stability. I salute you, the backbone of the consortium. Dragon out.
Time to go, Tin Man. Teleport link still established to insertion pad. In fact, it's almost too quiet. Not a sniffer on the grid anywhere. I think you better jump while you can. Wizard out.
Yeah, it's a trap of some sort.
Save.
Seriously? Third one? Blue key card. I don't recall a blue door. I'm sure there was one somewhere. Tony, I think that the WECTs changed all passcodes in this building again. I think yours is now 902, Jessica.
Authorized access.
There's the blue. Oh, that wasn't hard to find. A way to escape.
Authorized access. Quick save.
Don't question the value of these security systems. I don't seem to be able to spot shit. Are we gonna get captured or something? This is all way too easy. No way I can get into this. It almost feels like a half a level at this point. So what's the goddamn twist here? Also, what the hell is that room?
Quick save.
Yeah, I used the switch through the door to open that panel at the wall. How do you get in there? I would assume from there, and I know I've been there. Can't recall how. Yeah, it's a thingamajig of a place there certainly, but how the hell do you get there? It could be that's the mandatory place to actually go to at one point. Right, the game is sort of blocking me, doesn't allow me to retrace my steps. So whatever it is, it's out of our reach.
Quick save.
Yeah, something's wrong.
I'm glad you made it back, Captain. While you were on your last mission, since we're so short-handed, the Colonel decided that he would fill in so Cordova could get some rest. Sergeant Brooks made it back, but we never got an extraction transmission from the Colonel. Reeves is maintaining a constant monitor for Ely's biosignal, but we have to assume that the Colonel is missing in action. I contacted Central, and they put me in command until a full investigation has been conducted. We will soon find out what happened.
Well, that's not suspicious at all.
Why are you here? To gloat? There wasn't anything I could have done to save the Colonel. 1 second everything is clear, next second I'm eating dirt. Shots were whistling by so fast I couldn't even raise my head. Damn it, they had to have been waiting for us. Those bastards couldn't have sent out a better welcoming committee if we'd sent them engraved invitations.
Oh, Captain, how nice to see you. Come, 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 come. Hey, I've got a few toys today that just might suit your fancy.
What do you have for me? Pistols are outdated. The shotgun is outdated. The RPG is still good, at least a better one. PA, I never really tested this. It's basically because you don't have the energy capacity to run energy weapons at that stage in the game, and now we can afford to buy better. AR-7, it would be the ultimate everything in front of us needs to die weapon. GL is nice, but it's too slow to take on the really the toughest ones. It'll manage, but you'll always get some hits. As long as we have energy though, I'm not actually sure. Do explosions still come through shields or not? I don't recall paying attention to that. I think they'll come through shields. I recall seeing some energy while my health was at 0, so explosions probably come through shields. At least most of the damage will still come through. I couldn't afford it anyway though, so it's a theoretical question at this point. PL4, that's what we have. PL1, sort of the same price range. It's exactly the same price, in fact. But this is a slow weapon, this is a very, very fast weapon. So I have to imagine that there's a difference in what individual shots will cause as damage-wise. Otherwise, why would anyone ever buy the EM4? AC. Oh, this is a minigun. It's only 2,750. It looks like a minigun at least. Not particularly interested in buying anything. Graviton generator. I think we have this already. It was basically the prototype the scientist guy was working on. So it's a better shield. Say 3,500 by just picking it up from the table. So the 4,000 we have is purely for buy whatever crap you want. I'm interested in the AC-88. At the same time, I don't want to buy it blindly, so I'll look at the news report and see if we have any messages and leave things at that. I'll test the AC-88 on my own. I want something a little bit heavier than I have now. It has to be... I would prefer some sort of an energy weapon, but any kind of heavy weapon would do. The rocket might be the best, because the explosives might work both ways. Like, if enemies use shields, it will also go through them. So it would be the weapon to use when we have really tough targets we need to take down quickly. At the same time, I have no idea how good this is. Cost-wise, it doesn't look special. So I definitely want to test things out before buying it. I can probably buy 1 or 2 weapons at this point. So we have the missile launcher, now the minigun, and some sort of an energy weapon. So we have 3 probably fairly possibly closing around 10,000 credits in total. I doubt we can get that, but we probably can get 2. And if the minigun is shit, we can ignore it.
In an unprecedented move, today heavily armed rebel factions wrested Kiev from consortium forces after a bloody 6-hour battle. The Senate responded by immediately drafting a proposal to increase military spending in order to be able to adequately deal with the resistance threat. Back to you, Josh.
Whole 6 hours to take a city? Yeah, I don't think so. That's like weeks of heavy fighting if it's any kind of major city. Depending, I suppose, how many troops are stationed there. But still. I have to come totally out of the blue with fairly heavy offensive force for it to be taken in a couple of hours. Basically, not much resistance offered. Still 0 stormtroopers, 0 enforcers.
You have no email messages at this time. Have a nice day.
And we have a new boss. I'm suspicious of her. They took basically the commanding officer. They must have known who's going to be, at least suspecting, because the spy was from this cell, that who's going to be the replacement. We'll see. I don't need more life, I don't need more energy. So right, I'll leave things here and test out the minigun look-alike in action. Is it any good? It's all about firepower at this point. It has to be able to take tough targets quickly. It's hard to test because I can't just go somewhere and shoot it on a powerful enemy mech or something. But killing a couple of guys with it should give some kind of idea of what the nature of the weapon is.